Hey guys, just a guy here with another episode of Sevtech, and as you can see, I made some changes. I replaced all those fluid pipes from BC Craft or whatever with these Immersive Engineering fluid pipes. I don't know if they work worse. I don't know what their transfer rates are, but they're much cheaper. They're just 6 things of iron for either 6 or 8 pipes, and they do work. I thought they were just multi-block pieces, but they actually work as pipes too. And as you go up, the only thing I noticed is the transfer rate. I don't know if it's lower. I mean, the ones I was using was only 20 millibucks a second, but the pump's only supposed to work at 15. So I'm not quite sure what was going on. But now my distillation tower can't keep up, so I don't know what's going on with that. I mean, my pump jack can't keep up. As you can see though, it's pretty much always at 0 and it's just slowly going up by 15 and then gone. So I don't know if that's a thing, but the RF's always full, which was different. But I made these tanks to hold a bunch, and then I got these here just to tell me what's in them really. This one's got diesel and this one's got the naphtha. Unfortunately, these tanks don't tell you how much is in there really. Oh, I guess it does. I just never saw it before. It has that tiny little thing there. Okay. Because they supposedly can hold up like 512 buckets worth or something. So, yeah. But they're really easy to make. They're just... where was it? That's the problem. The reason why I didn't build them before is I couldn't find them. They're under construction, the tank and the silo. The tank is for liquids and the silo is for solids. And it's just, you know, a bunch of sheet metal. And it holds 512, and you can put stuff in through the top, right? And then it has a 4-way junction on the bottom where you can take things out of, and if you have the switch on, it outputs it constantly. If you don't, it stops. And then I was also using this fluid router to do that. If you click on there, I don't know if you have to do all the blocks around it, but I did anyway. I suppose you could put multiple different liquids to go through that particular router, so I could have, you know, the 2 separate things go this way and then branch out further. But I got the diesel and the naphtha separated. It's color coded, and it also does tell you north, south, east, or west if you have a compass on. So I have all this coming out and going into these 2 tanks. I was worried for a long time how full these were because I couldn't seem to tell because this was just a black bar, but finally it's starting to show like a 1% progress. This obviously isn't running all that great. I did move my thing over there and got a bunch of blades on it and put my windmill up there. I honestly don't see a difference in my power. So I don't know. It's just like all these water wheels. I have not honestly seen much of a difference in my power. I don't know if they're all limited by the cables or what, but the only thing that might be improved is this. It seems to always be full now, so whatever. But I guess going down that wire is limited too much to help the machines down there. What I did do though is go to the between lands again. Not the between lands. Twilight Force. I always get those two mixed up. Oh yeah, it's like I thought it was a gas, which is my marble box. My relays and stuff. Whether there'd be a gas in the overworld and the sky is beyond me, but anyways, I went over here and I did a bunch of core sampling, and the results are not pretty. I found maybe 3 things of oil of varying degrees, right? And then most of them are like this though, nothing. So I had my windmill, that's why I upgraded it in the first place. Why am I stuck? Can't move. Oh wow, that was weird. Like lag or something. I couldn't jump or move or anything. But I did this, and I put my windmill up there, and then I would do each 4 blocks, 4 chunks around it. And most of them are no minerals and nothing. Some of them are oil. I found, I think, 3 oils, 2 lavas, and the only mineral I found was lapis. A lapis vein, and I'm not sure exactly where it is anyway. Oh, there it is. Yeah, this one. It's not even blue or anything. But yeah, that one's lapis and no liquid. That's the only mineral I found. And I did, like, I don't know, 16 to 20 chunks. I did 3 or 4 of these 4-chunk borders. And let me tell you, it's a pain moving the windmill around all the time and getting the wiring to work without it going through blocks. Because the windmill has to be at, like, a certain height or higher, so I can't just have it on the ground here. It has to be up, like, halfway up the thing. And it was nice to see this again. I haven't seen it in a while. I haven't touched it in a while. And I gotta say, these vines around the poles with the stuff behind it. Wow, the vines are creeping around this too. I didn't know they expanded sideways. But yeah, that's nice. Oh wow, and a sapling fell down. Huh. But yeah, so my great plan of coming here and mining out something has failed so far because it's just too hard to find veins. And I gotta say that core sample drill is a really annoying mechanic if so many chunks have nothing. I mean, you gotta run around everywhere doing that thing to find nothing. I mean, once you find a vein, obviously you get quite a bit. But I was hoping for iron, to be honest, because I'm sick and tired of finding a chunk, veining it out, and then using almost all of it on this immersive tech stuff. Like, I'm pretty low on iron in general. I mean, I got some lying around, but considering I need to build more tanks, another distillation tower, because it seems like you can't feed in diesel into the distillation tower to turn it into gasoline and kerosene like I need for the next advancement here. Right here. Because it has a little tiny bit of oil in it, and it's really hard to get all the oil out. So to switch over, because I eventually was going to have just a router swap between the two, but I can't get the last chunks of oil out of there half the time, so I need basically another tower to keep it going. And that's like another big chunk of iron. Plus I need another excavator unless I want to destroy that one to start mining anything else. So yeah, it's a pain. So what I was going to do is make the portable generator now that I can. I was going to use it for instead of the windmill, but then I thought I don't want to build this off screen because we've never done it together. There we go, portable generator. Sleeping mat, no. Portable generator. So this is basically just a generator block and a capacitor. Low voltage, actually. And a bunch of iron plates, which hopefully I have. I'm not quite, no. No, I only have one iron plate. Yeah. Okay. Wait, I think I got, maybe I have some made over here. No, but I got some iron over here. As you can see, I mean, sure, I have like 3 stacks of iron overall, but when you consider that so many of my things take like 100+ things of steel, a bunch of iron, it's not really enough. I almost made a bunch of iron wires, which I don't even know if I need for anything. Of course, I got steel plates. I was going crazy making steel for a while, and now I don't need that as much. Oh, it's not on. There we go, it's going. Oh, I had some steel left in the chunk. And it's alternating because there's 2 different things in there. Whatever. Gonna make some steel plates that I don't really need. So this is up to 10. It seems like it's going much faster. I don't understand it. Maybe the lava being right underneath these is better than the lava right next to it over there. Oh, the funny thing is these wooden hoppers were catching fire because of the lava. The only reason why they're not burning away is because the water constantly puts it out. It was what, 7 of them I needed? Oh, it's funny how it's perfectly even, 1 steel, 1 iron almost. Money. Oh, I can't actually really access that. The funny thing is I don't really want to convert absolutely everything over to diesel generators. The big generator produces like 4,000 power per tick, but it goes through gas like crazy. And I only have the one pump jack that doesn't really work. Power. Diesel generator. So yeah. You can run on biodiesel. Which you could turn those biomasses into biodiesel. But I don't have an automated farm yet, and doing it manually would be just not gonna happen. But the diesel generator is basically this. It just takes 13 heavy engineering blocks is what's holding me back right now more than anything. But it produces 3 connectors that put out 4,000, and yeah. So yeah, it produces the 4,000 fluck or whatever. Okay, so well, that was a lot of iron plates already. Okay, so we got our iron plates. We can restock our chest slightly. And we can make our thing, hopefully. So we need a generator block. We need to connect dynamo. So we need a copper coil. Oh, come on. Is it in here? We got 12 of those. I don't know if that's enough. Otherwise, we gotta go back down there and get some copper wire. I think there's some sitting in the thing too. Okay, so we can make one of those. I've been making so many dynamos lately, it's crazy. So 1 dynamo. A generator block makes 2 of those, that's nice. Oh, electrum ingot. I do believe there's some over here. This is why I would love a interface that could access my storage. Oops. Wrong one. Went too far. Yeah. Probably should have taken more, but I don't have enough room in this chest. I need a bigger chest, but there's nothing higher than gold in this particular pack. Or this particular mod. Age. It was the first time I went up to an age where the chest part didn't increase. All I got was the controller stuff. So that's done, but I do need the capacitor, which is copper, lead, and treated wood, really. So I just need the lead ingot. I don't think I have any. I don't think I've ever really used lead yet. I almost walked past it again. How about over here? Steel. Oh, I got more iron over here. I didn't know that. I don't usually put it in here. But I am sick. Like, most of my iron, it comes from this. I go to the Twilight Forest and vein mine those Hollow Hills chunks. Because they're just easier to find than finding a surface sample and then looking around for iron chunks. So yeah, we're gonna have to take that off. And I don't know if I even have lead in there. I think I do. I don't think it ever been combined. That's not what I wanted. How did I get blood in there? Did I step in there? Oh, something must have spawned inside of it or something. There we go, lead. 5 whole blocks of it. I'll just make a couple. We only need 1, but I'll take that. Okay. The capacitor. I'm actually gonna see if I can make I don't want a low voltage one. Is this? Ah, a backpack for the jetpacks, I guess. Not sure what that recipe is about. But anyways, we can make our generator, right? So this only does 256 flux, which, you know, is better than some of the things I got, but the only downside is the best fluid transportation methods I have are either the seared tanks, which only hold 4,000 but don't output automatically, or liquid hoppers that do 16 buckets worth and do output. I can't take these tanks. If I break the multi-block, I really don't know what happens. I think the fluid just shoots out everywhere. So that's unfortunate. I don't have any kind of wireless transportation method for items or liquids. I looked, and the ender chest exists, but I get no recipe, and I can't make it. So I guess it's available in stage 3 if I can find one, but I can't make one. It's very weird. And there is no other item transport that I could find. We got transmutation, the pipes, and these BC transport items that, I mean, I have no idea how they really work. And obviously, running a pipe or whatever of fluid all the way to my portable generator is beyond stupid. But we will take... Ooh. Do I still have that on me? Because there was that... Yeah, that one liquid hopper that had oil on it that I dumped. Because when I swatched over to these pipes, it was putting the liquid in and out all the time. So, anything in here? No, good. I want to make sure it was empty. Okay, so what we're going to do, it's going to fill up. I love how these fill up through the side, by the way. The other fluid pipes would not do it automatically. So this is pretty fast when it has the stuff available. Because I don't think it's the hopper, because it's never drawn from the side before. So, oh. Hello, Mr. Iron. I don't know why. I think they come from the top of the mountain. I haven't fully lit that up completely. But that's one of the ways I've been getting iron. These things are worth like 4 iron ingots when I dump them in the cauldron. And I've been getting attacked a lot by zombies. And then once you get attacked by one, the swarm mechanic or whatever kicks in and they just all come at you. But now... Oh, I don't have the... Where'd I put my core drill? So now I can just plop it down and scan. And I was doing it in the Twilight Forest because, as you know, there's no enemies there on the surface. Can't remember where I dumped it. I know I normally put my stuff in here. I can't seem to see. Well, let's do the drill. Double tap. No, it's not in there. Oh, there it is. Why did I mean, that is my sort of secondary redstone-y thing. But for the longest time, I put everything important over there. And I did find out, by the way, you don't need a lever for it. So, do I have connectors and everything? Connectors. Heavy wire. Okay, there it is. Oh yeah, there's heavy wire, heavy connector. It doesn't need heavy, but they're just what I have. So that's it. I can actually almost build 2 generators. Okay, let's just test out this portable generator. This is going to be most of this episode, I think, because I can't do anything important. Not until I get a bunch more iron or I find one. And I've already done a bunch of these off screen, but like I said, I was using a freaking windmill and it's kind of a pain. So, I don't even have my map with me, which is a bad thing. I mean, I won't get lost. But as you can see, I got these things everywhere. And the best I found was lapis. So, we turned this on to make sure we're in a different chunk. And we go over here. We're going to go to this little area. And we're going to see if our portable generator works very well. There's that. Ooh, we might need a lever to turn this freaking thing on. I didn't think about that. You know, the way this thing always points, the way you're facing, can be annoying. You can't shift down and make it go down automatically. Okay, so I thought that was the fluid input. That's the power. That's the redstone. I thought it was through the top. Okay, let's look at that real quick. Okay, that just talks about the windmill and stuff. Simple machines? No. How I lost this in maybe 10 minutes is beyond me. Portable. Oh, no, I'm clicking the wrong one. Okay. Oh, it fucking. Oh man, it only uses gasoline. So I've made this. Okay. It says other fuel, so it might be able to use. Let's. Might be a piping issue. It has to be. There we go. Thought I lost that. So maybe I have to go. These fluid pipes on top to the router or the hopper. There we go. Is that working? Not working just yet, but it's not on. Maybe that's the issue. So connector. Put down our sample. I don't know why I went over there, but we'll call it good. This is why it's annoying. You have to attach these freaking connectors and the wires. And then we need a switch. We got a switch. Okay, so that hopper is not working. Let's try the bucket of diesel. Let's try a bucket of oil, to be honest. No. Well, this is a failure. Where's our diesel? Naphtha. Did I not actually bring a bucket of diesel? There we go. It is empty. So yeah, apparently it won't work on diesel. It only uses gasoline. And I can't use gasoline until I get a better distillation setup. Wow, that was a epic fail, guys. And hopefully I'm not going to get lost. There we go. But even with a portable generator, it's still a pain to search out core samples. And I mean, I've done like 20 in the Twilight Forest and another like 3 or 4 here, so it's like seriously pain. So let's put this back. okay. It now tells me how much is in there. When I have a bucket in my hand, it'll tell me. 2150. 2150. It's not going up. 48. 4,000. No, 48,521. There's quite a bit more naphtha than diesel. Okay, so this is what I was working on before with the filters. I had that on so I wouldn't shoot out. And then, what color is this? Blue. Yeah, I do have oil there. So the thing can't go that way. Otherwise it would be backfilling. So we're going to connect this up again. Oops. Can't. I mean, these little hitboxes of the grass and all that keep getting in the way. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I have no way of turning this off I can think of. I do that. I'm going to take this empty bucket. Okay, what I'm going to do is turn this off. Put this pipe back. And maybe when it gets to 1,000 it'll stop. I don't know. But let's see if we can dump this in there. We can input oil, but we can't output oil. That's so bad. But that's why I think I need another one, because there's no good way I can figure out to get rid of remaining oil. So it goes down in hundreds, but outputs in 15s. Yeah, I went up to 90. $95. So unless I can get like 5 millibuckets to put in there, there's no way I can get rid of this. Every once in a great while it will hit 0, but unless I can stop it instantly, it's going to. So what I'm going to do, I don't know if this will work. Stop that. Break a block to ruin the multi-block. And it's a fluid pipe, I hope. No, it was a engineering block, right? Yeah. I need my hammer. And hopefully all that fluid's gone. There we go. Yes, so that's the only way I have to switch it over from oil to diesel. And now I have the issue of my output does not cover gasoline. So let's do something about that. It's not a good solution. Oh yeah, I cannot put there. Can't just jump it on anything I want. It's gotta be either the top or the side. Oh wow. I just right clicked and it got rid of all of it. That's cool. So now we go over here and we shall put this down here for now. And unfortunately, ooh, diesel doesn't have a filter. So we need to get what color that was. Yellow. And we need to put a filter on it for something we don't have. Ah, there we go. Kerosene, gasoline. Lubricant. Oh, we need a lot of. There we go. I think it's at the bottom. Why can't I get the gasoline to be at the bottom? Does. So we'll make white kerosene. If I can. Yeah, whatever. There we go. And then that was yellow that we need. Now we're stuck with the kerosene bucket. Now we need gas, which seems to be the lowest. Can't make it go down. That is so weird. I can't pick a different one and make it be the bottom. So we're in trouble in that we don't have a filter for it. Well, we got this to work after a fashion. It's obviously not the good solution. But I'm going to have to build a couple more silos or tanks to filter this all out. Kind of don't really have the room for it, to be honest. I'm going to have to go like underground and come up over here or something. But yeah, guys, I guess this will be the episode. Sort of a failure. Sort of not. It's kind of... I keep getting kerosene. Well, let's see if the generator works on kerosene. I doubt it. I think kerosene's for, you know. Whoa. This kerosene didn't have any problems. It does look cool though. That looks more like water than water sometimes. Looks like tropical beach water. No debuffs though. If I stand in diesel, it says flammable too. But yeah, kerosene does not work. And I broke my torch again. Okay, dark spot right there, I think. Yeah, broke too many torches. And there's more right there. Wow, that's a really bad spot for dark spots. I really don't want creepers to spawn here. Creepers near an oil refinery. That sounds like a disaster waiting to happen, huh? Well, there. That's good enough. But yeah, apparently I just can't get the freaking gas out until I get rid of all the kerosene. And I can't click it. It won't go away. At least I know there's a pretty big storage buffer in here, though. Well, yeah, guys, this is Justa Guy signing out. Sort of a failure. But catch you later, guys. Bye.